All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to start with those toe lifts. And I think seasonal allergies are starting to kind of take over. 4, 3, heels up, right, then left, right, and left. But I think one of my seasonal allergies is right here. You're going to get stepped on. Between her and the other cat, there's just hair everywhere. All right, we're going to march. So we're going to lift and lift. Even my husband's kind of noticing. It's like, oh, the cats are shedding like crazy. 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're going to kick it back, reach and pull. A little tricep extension. You're going to make life difficult for me today, aren't you? Yep, okay. 4, 3, we're going to bring the knees up. And we're going to start to add a little rotation. So we're just going to keep it nice and small, nice and gentle. We're just starting to wake up the spine a little bit. Hit 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're going to reach our hand to our opposite heel. Good. 4, 3, 2. All right, slow deadlift. So feet hip width apart, hinge and then stand. So forward, 2, stand, 2. Think about breaking at the hips, adding in a little bow. It's a nice soft knee. Good. 4 more. Hinge it forwards, lift it up. So just rotate the pelvis and then stand. Knees are staying about over your shoelaces. Hips reach for the wall behind you. Good. Slow squat. So take it down, lift it back up. Down, 2, up, 2. So now we hinge at the hips, and then we start to bend our hips, knees, and ankles at about the same rate, and we're going to try to sit. So sit and stand. Let the knees bend. Find that pain-free range of motion. Down, 2, lift, 2. Good. We're going to hinge it forwards. We're going to open and close our book. Good. Open and close. Reach, open the shoulder, back behind you. 2, stand all the way up, shoulder circle, reach it up and back, circle it back around. Switch sides. So thumb up, pinky down, thumb up, pinky down. Reach. Good. 4 more, up and back, back around. Try to keep that torso pointing forwards. Last one. Let's bring the arms out in front. We're going to open and close. Give yourself a nice big hug. Nice good stretch of the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blade. Good. 4, 3, forward step and reach. So take it forward, pull back, reach and squeeze. Little mini lunge. You can start to make it a little bit bigger when you're ready. 3, 2, side step, lunge it, hold it in place right here. Nice good side to side. 4, 3, 2. All right, in the center, cat cow, inhale, exhale. Good. In and out. So deep breath, open the chest and then tuck it under. In. Good. 3 more. In, out. Good. Last one. Tuck it under, hold it, roll it all the way up. We're going to take it out into a plank. You can do incline plank. You can walk it out to a nice good plank position. We're going to lift it up, down dog. So down dog and plank. Down dog and plank. Good. We're trying to think about a little hamstring stretch, working on the core. We have one circuit on the floor today. It will be on our backs. Good. Last one. All right, we're going to bring it all the way back up to standing. So walk yourself back up. We're going to come into the middle. We're going to start with side step. So side step, reach and pull. Good. We're going to double it up. 2 right, 2 left. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, hamstring curls. I want you to just think about making them a little bit bigger. We're working on a little cardio here. 8, 7, 4, 3. We're gonna jog in place. If you want a power march, that is your other option. So you can just think about a nice, good pump the arms march. But if you need to do a little jog, go for it. 4, 3, heel stomps. Last thing before we get into our workout today. So stomp the heels down or full jump if you'd like. Good, 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulder up, back, and down into your back pocket, grab a drink. Okay. Sorry, had to make sure all the fun things you do when you work out at home. Had to make sure the cat's water dish was working because she was all about this jug of water that I had, but it's good. All right, we have 3 circuits, 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, 3 rounds, 3 exercises. Oh my gosh, Cat. So you're gonna do a strength-based exercise, a cardio-based exercise, and then a balance and core exercise. She's doing a thing today. All right, so first exercise is gonna be either a squat clean or a squat curl to press. So if you can, I want you to set the dumbbell between your feet. You can elevate it, set it on a bench or a stack of books. We're gonna do a squat, curl to press, set it down. Now, if you're not able to get to the floor, you're just gonna squat, switch hands, and then curl to press. Second exercise is gonna be a dumbbell swing. Third exercise is we're going to do a single leg balance deadlift. So go ahead, grab your dumbbell, squat, curl to press, 40 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So it's a little bit wide. We're gonna squat, curl to press. Don't hit your pets. Squat, curl to press. We are doing 3 rounds of everything. If you need to, again, you can always just do squat, curl, and press. This is your strength version, variation. But if we can add a little power today, use those legs. So it's a good squat and a good curl to press. And the squat is not bend over and stand up. It's sit your hips back. Yes, your body is going to go forward. Here's 2 and 1. All right, dumbbell swings. You can do 1 dumbbell in the middle, or you can do suitcase swings, which is 1 dumbbell in each hand. You're gonna hinge it back, and you're gonna lift. Hinge and lift. You can see I'm not doing a very big hinge, just kind of like if I'm skiing, and I'm doing a little bit of a casual ski. When we take it forward, we don't want to arch the low back and push our hips forwards. We just want to squeeze our glutes and stand tall. Nice and tall here. Hinge it back, lift it up. If you need to, we're doing 3 rounds. Round 1 can be body weight. Round 2 can be a little bit more weight. Round 3, heavy weight. Here's 2 and 1. Carefully bring it up. Gonna go for single leg balance. We're gonna alternate this round. So it's a single leg deadlift. Here we go. So I just want you to think about hinge it forwards, bring it in, switch it over to the other side. So single leg balance, hinge, and lift. So we have to brace our core. This is core work. This is our same feeling as a plank, down on the floor, and we're gonna hinge. It's okay if you only get to about your knee. So our goal is to load up that glute. Our goal is to hold our balance nice and stable. Good, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go right back into that squat clean. You can keep the same weight. You can increase it a little if you're feeling up to it. 2 and 1. Good. So we're going to squat, curl to press. Switch hands at the bottom. Still want to power out of that squat. Use your legs. Push. Transfer the momentum from your legs into your upper body. So it's a nice good squat. Push through your entire foot. You can add a little more emphasis to those heels, but push through the entire foot. Get that entire leg working. Squat, curl to press. 2 and 1. Good. Dumbbell swings. You can do single dumbbell. You can do one dumbbell in each hand. Single dumbbell. I just like to hold it in the center. 2 and 1. And it's just a little swing. A little swing. Hinge it back, just like we do with deadlifts. It's not a big, huge motion. You don't have to go so far down and drop your forehead. It's just a nice, good hinge, nice, good lift. Again, body weight is okay. A little bit of resistance. It's going to make it a little bit harder. It's going to get that heart rate up a little bit higher. And then same thing. We don't want to hinge and then arch and push our hips back or push our hips forward so much. We just want to come to standing tall. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it in. Single leg deadlift, balancing. You can do all one side this round if you'd like, or you can continue to alternate right here. So we're just going to hinge, and then you can tap the toe in, or you can lift the knee up. I want you to focus on balance and bracing your core. If you're really struggling with your balance today, just try little bitty ones. So just little hinge, like you want to tap the toe back, but your weight stays in your front leg. It's a nice good hinge, nice good lift. So again, this is core, this is balance. Your balance is dependent on your core stability and your core strength. 2 and 1. Good, bring it in. We've got one more set. We're gonna go for that squat clean or that squat curl to press. Here's 2 and 1. So squat it down, curl to press, reach for the sky. If you need to, you can just squat curl. So if your shoulders are starting to feel it, I want you to think about picking up that item, bringing it up to your shoulder to carry it. This is strength, but it's also a nice, good power move. Think about all the things we have to pick up that are a little heavier than we thought. Squat and curl. I'm not going super heavy today, but I'm still really focusing on technique. I'm picking it up like it is a heavier item. 2 and 1. All right, dumbbell swings. Good, 3, 2, and 1. So just start with little hinges. You can even just do a little rock. This is still gonna get your hinge. We just wanna make sure it's not a hinge and then we're trying to lift these heavy weights. So we don't wanna hinge slow and then lift. We're skiing. We're skiing, it's a little hip hinge. Elbows are soft. Your arms are just there to hold the dumbbell. So it's just a nice good hinge. Squeeze the glutes, ribs are tucked under. So little momentum here. This is just a quick deadlift, quick hinge. We're not going for depth, we're going for speed. Good, bring it in. A little rest, we're going right into our single leg balance. If you were alternating, keep alternating. If you did right side, now we're doing left side. So we're just going to hinge it forwards and bring it up nice and tall. So hinge it forwards, bring it up nice and tall. We need to put kitty TV on for you, I think. You need some kitty TV. She's just watching you guys working out today. Good, nice, good hinge. I'll lift it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk around. grab a quick drink. Circuit 1 is done. Gonna move on to circuit number 2. We're gonna do deadlift with a heel lift. So feet about hip width apart. We're gonna hinge, lift, heels up, heels down. Same rules apply. No hips forwards, no knees forwards. So deadlift, heel lift. Then we're going to do knee, back, back, forward, knee. So it's a triple step. You can always just do a triple step, just like this, or you can take it back, drive it, or you can even add a little hop if you'd like. Third exercise, farmer's carry. Heavy weights right by your sides, walking around. But we're gonna start deadlift, heel lift, 40 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So it's just a nice good hinge forwards, stand tall, heels up, heels down. So hinge, lift, heels up, heels down. I want you to try to spread your toes the best you can. And I want you to think about a nice good hinge and then roll through the ball of the foot and the big toe. So nice good hinge, nice good lift, heels up, heels down. Hinge, hi honey, heels up, heels down. Good hinge, lift, heels up, heels down. Child, hinge. Good, all right, we're gonna go for our triple step with our knee. And if you'd like, you can add a little bit of a knee drive. Here we go. So knee, 3, 2, 1, knee, 3, 2, 1. So you get a little bit of a lead change and we can alternate. But if you can take it back, reach and drive, back and front. 3, 2, 1, lift, 3, 2, 1, lift, 3, 2, 1, lift. You can even add the arms right in the center. If you'd like, add a little heel lift. Lift. Go at your own speed. Trying to keep up with the music is going to force you to go faster. Good, bring it in. Farmer's carry. Heavy dumbbells, if you can. Heavy is relative. Shoulders down and back, ribs tucked. We're gonna walk it forwards, and then if you'd like, walk it backwards. If you have a bigger area, you can walk around in a really big circle. And remember, if you do have even if you have a bigger area, you wanna do circle change directions, because it's such a small space for most of us. Most of us do not have a track. You still wanna change direction periodically. You can do just forwards. I like to walk backwards. It's good for your knees. 3, 2, and 1. All right, deadlift, heel lift. Here's 2 and 1. So hinge, lift, heels up, heels down. Hinge, lift, heels up, heels down. We want to think nice neutral spine. This is our swing, but we're going a little bit further forward, working our hamstrings and glutes, but we're also working our back and our core from shoulders all the way down to our hips. Good, less than 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, knee triple step. Here's 2 and 1. Knee, triple step. Knee, 3, 2, 1. Knee, 3, 2, 1. Again, you can just kind of march it. If you've ever done cardio kickboxing with me, this is part of our warm-up. Knee, triple step, lift. Lift, triple step, lift, triple step. And again, you can add that little bit of a hop on that front leg. Lift. 2, 1. Bring it in. Farmer's carry. Are you going to let me pick you up or are you going to be fussy? Okay, you're gonna be my farmer's carry weight. Good, so we're just gonna carry. This is why we do things like this. I know it sounds really weird. As you can tell, she's a little chunky. But she's my cat. This is my weight today. So it doesn't always have to be dumbbells. Sometimes if you've got kids or grandkids, this is gonna be your kids or your grandkids or your fur pets. You just gotta walk around, carry something. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I have to set you down now though. Oh goodness. Okay then. Deadlift with a heel lift. All right, hinge it forward. Deadlift, stand tall. Heel lift. Goodness gracious. You are a fussy pants this morning. So deadlift, nice good heel lift. So nice good hinge, nice good lift. I think you are going to get evicted, my dear. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go for our knee with our triple step. 2, and 1. So knee triple step, knee, 3, 2, 1, lift. Lift, nice good drive. You can just step it, or you can add that little bit of a hop. It's gonna add that little bit of power for you. Or keep it low impact, add those arms. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, farmer's carry. So nice and tall. Grab your weights, whatever you would like. Good, and we're just gonna walk it forwards, and then we're gonna walk it backwards. So nice and tall. Good, so walking forwards. And then I'm gonna change direction because my floor is not level. So nice, good walk. Your hands do not have to be glued to your side, but shoulders are down and back in your back pocket. Good, 5 seconds. Then we're gonna head down to the floor. You have the option to stay standing. Good job, dumbbells down. Take a walk, grab a quick drink. We have one more circuit. We're gonna do skull crushers with a leg lower. If you're standing, you can do an overhead extension with a march, or you can just do tricep kickbacks. Focus on strength. Second exercise is a Russian twist with a lean back and forward, or a Russian twist with a all the way down sit up. If you're staying standing, you can just do kayak paddles or canoe paddles, or you can just do a press out if you want to keep it no rotation. Reverse crunches. If you're standing, mummy kicks. If you are on the floor, it's the double knee in. Let's go ahead and take it down to the floor. I like to do 2 dumbbells for my skull crushers. I like to do 1 in each arm. Are you gonna not be a fussy pants? All right, so we're gonna take it all the way down. If you can, you're gonna be in a dead bug position with your legs up. Every time your arms go down, one or both heels reaches for the floor. 40 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So arms are up, legs are up. We're gonna lower the arms. One heel drops, and then we lift. One heel down, and then up. Now, if you'd like, you can always do arms up, one knee lifts, arms go down, both feet on the floor. So it's a march, little bit different for you. Good, we've got 10 seconds. We're gonna come up, sit on our buns. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So come up to a seated position on your buns. You can do this without a weight, but we're going to be up. We're gonna lean back, twist, twist, sit up tall. Lean back, rotate, rotate, sit up tall. You have the option of going all the way back, coming all the way up, and then adding the rotation. So all the way back, all the way up, and rotate. A dumbbell will actually help you get up. That weight is going to be a counterbalance to your upper body. If you don't want to rotate at all, you can just take it back and hold it. You're going to get that isometric work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, reverse crunches. You're going to take it all the way down, and we're just going to do a little tuck. Tap the heels. Little tuck, tap the heels. So we're just trying to lift our pelvis a little bit off the floor. So it's just tuck and tap. Tuck and tap. If you want to make it a little bit easier, relax your glutes and do your pelvic tuck. So you can lift your heels off the floor. So you're just kind of on your toes. And then it's a tuck. Your buns are relaxed. Your pelvis, your hips are kind of crunching up towards your ribs. It's just a little movement. This is a modification, little regression. But if you can do a little tuck, 2, 1. Good. Skull crushers. 1 dumbbell or 2. Legs start in the up or the down position. We're going to lower the hands. 1 heel goes to the floor, or 1 toe. So it's a little tap. So think about belly button in. Brace your core. I'm starting to feel my abs already today. I'm sure some of this is from yesterday, but we've got a lot of abs in this circuit. Each exercise has core work in it. Good, 10 seconds. So if you need to take a little bit of core work out of this exercise, focus on strength. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 1 dumbbell. You can start on the floor if you're doing the full crunch, or come up to your V-sit position. 2, and 1. So bring it all the way up, rotate, rotate, and you can just lean back, lean forward, rotate and rotate, or lean back, rotate, rotate, and forwards. You always have the option to just do an isometric hold. Cat, I am going to lay on your tail. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Reverse crunches. So all the way down. Again, if you're standing, you can do that mummy kick. 2, and 1. So just a little bit of a tuck, and then down. Tuck, and then down. So nice and gentle. You can even just do your tuck and keep the legs up a little bit more. So small tuck. You don't have to tap your heels to the floor if it's uncomfortable for your low back. But if you can, tucking and then taking the toes down, bigger range of motion, more stability for your core. Good. We got less than 10 seconds. 2, and 1. Good. We've got 1 more set. So we're going to grab those dumbbells, triceps, skull crushers with a leg lower. Your time is on. Arms up, legs up. And take it down and lift it up. And again, you can just have 1 leg up. And when you lower the arms, both feet down, and then when the arms come up, you're going to add in that single leg march. This is still core. It's just a little bit easier on your abs and your spine. you really want to go for it, make it harder, kind of like the reverse crunch. Both arms, both feet. Good. Dumbbells down. We're going to go for that V-sit or that crunch with your rotations. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it up. Rotate, rotate, and again, you can just lean back, up, rotate, rotate, or lean back and hold, or all the way down, bring it up, turn, and turn. And again, that weight will act as a counterbalance. Good, 10 seconds, and we're gonna go for reverse crunches. Good, 3, 2, and 1, bring it up. Reverse crunches. Definitely feeling my abs today. So we're gonna take it all the way down. Good, so again, your first option is you lift the heels, relax your glutes. And it's just a little pelvic tuck. And in option 2, little tuck, and just take the hips down a little bit. So tuck, hips down. Can you do this without using your hands to help? So tuck and tap. Or you can take a tuck, tap, tuck, push to the ceiling, and then down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. If you're standing, walk around a little bit. If you're on the floor, you can come up to a seated position. Go ahead and grab a drink. And get your equipment out of the way. We're going to roll over onto our tummies. And we're not going to do scorpion stretch today. We're just going to rest our chin on our hands. Now this is your option 1. Rest your chin on your hands. Your goal is to think about relaxing your hips into the ground. Option 2, 1 upturned fist, and your chin is going to rest on it. Option 3, 2 upturned fists, 1 stacked on top of the other, and you're going to rest your chin on those fists. These are more spine safe exercises to stretch the front of your body. You start where you're at, and maybe where you're at means that you have a pillow or a yoga mat underneath your hips. So maybe you just have to elevate yourself just a little bit to start with. Some of you might be able to come a little bit higher. This is a little bit less spine safe. Come up into Sphinx, shoulders down. And then option 3 is hands by your chest or your rib cage. Take a deep breath. Push yourself up into a variation of Sphinx, or not Sphinx, of Cobra or Up Dog. Good, in 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes under. We're going to sit our hips back to our heels, variation of child's pose. And this can be done from whatever position you started in. So nice, good stretch. You can take your forehead towards the floor. If you need to, you can always put a pillow underneath your hips so that you can relax into it and not put quite as much pressure on your knees. Good, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift it up into a hands and knees position. Tuck the toes under. Let's lift it up and back into a down dog. So toes under, lift it up and back. And this round, I'm going to keep my knees straight. And I'm going to focus on stretching my hamstrings. If you're staying standing today, you can do a forward fold. Good. Carefully come back down to your knees. Let the blood go back where it's supposed to. And then we're going to again lift up. This time we're going to soften the knees a little bit, and I want to do alternating heel drops because we did do our calf raises today, our heel lifts, and we did a lot of deadlifts. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And we're gonna walk ourselves up to a standing position. Take your time, however you would like to. I'm gonna slowly roll myself up. You can pause in the middle. Let the blood figure out where it's supposed to go. Bring it all the way up. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Good. Shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Good. Bring the head up. We're going to look to one side, look to the other. Three, 2, 1. Bring it into the center. We're going to circle our wrists and change direction. Good. We're going to take our hands palms forward. Big breath in, hands behind the ears. Exhale, back of the hand into the small of the back. And I want you to try to imagine that your hand is running along the wall that's behind you. Good. This is our last one. Good. Bring it in. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. And exhale. Good. One more time. Big breath in. And out. And you are all done.